Hey guys, thanks for joining us for this week's quick tip. I'm Zarah coming at you, and we're going to be talking about metal and metal finishes. So let's dive right in. First, sometimes we get requests from customers that they want mirror in their elevator, but they may not be able to have it because of weight or maybe perhaps price. So sometimes in those situations we can do what's called a number 8 or mirror finish. As you can see, yeah, that's me right there. This is a really nice mirror finish. There is a little distortion in it because it is stainless steel and not an actual mirror. The issue with this is if you have a cab that has a lot of traffic, this is probably not going to be the thing for you. So if you look here, any type of finger that you see all those fingerprints right there. So it's going to be a lot of maintaining in terms of cleaning. If it's a cab that gets traffic. The other big thing here is if this gets scratched, you cannot refinish it like some of the other metals that you can use. So this one may not be for every cab. It could be maybe for a Class A building that gets not a lot of traffic, or maybe you could use it as an accent up top where it's not going to get handled or touched very much. That's where it may be able to be useful, but that's the number 8 mirror finish. Number 2, we have the number 4 finish. Now this one you'll be able to see is a grain finish. So this one you'll see a ton in construction and elevators in general. You'll see this a lot on the COP, the control operating panel, where the buttons are in the elevator. See them a lot there. You'll see a lot in ceilings and stuff like that. You'll see this kind of everywhere when it comes to cabs or just construction in general. The great thing about this, it's an economic option, but also because of that grain, if it gets scratched, you can refinish it. It can be refinished. So this is a really, really great option. However, if it gets scratched, perpendicular and in a deep scratch, that's going to be tougher to get out. So with that, we move on to what's called textured metals. Now, I love textured metals. So these two are actually options that we have for our Vandal cab on our cab builder. This is called 5SM and this is called 6OM or 6SM. This one kind of looks like fish scales. This one's from the company Rimex. Really great company, really great materials. And so this one looks really cool, especially in the right kind of light. Looks really, really nifty. And this one, 5SM, you'll see this a lot in buildings. 5SM, 5WL by Rigidized, you'll see it a lot. The really great thing about this is that it hides scratches. Because of what's happening here, it really takes the eye away from any type of scratches or small minute scratches that are happening, and it's gonna make your cab last longer. So if you're looking for something like a nursing home or a hospital or an apartment building or garage cabs, that's where you're going to want to make sure that you have a material that's going to take the dings, it's going to take the bumps, the people moving things, the wheelchairs running into it, gurney, stuff like that. You're going to want to make sure that the material that you're using can hold up to that for a good amount of time, and that's when things like this will come into play. And the really cool thing is that there are a lot of options for these things. There are so many options. There's like so many trifolds and stuff. Needless to say, there are a lot of options. So we would love to be able to get you an option that is great for your specific cab. If you have any questions on what type of materials to use for your cab, or maybe you're looking at some textured materials, please feel free to either reach out to us through info@FabACab.com, give us a call at 800-800-4960, or if you know your FabACab rep, reach out to them because they will be able to walk you through different materials and be able to show you exactly what's going to be fantastic and fitted so well for your particular cab. Thank you guys for checking in for this quick tip on metal finishes, and I hope you join us next time. Thanks guys, bye!